Hello, I'm Ileana Birmingham, and I did my presentation on liability, copyright laws, and reporting child abuse. One of the students or a teacher's rights is to be liable for their children. If a teacher is found to be mistreating their students, there are technically 4 required elements that must be present to withstand a case, but really none of these should be happening. So, the person has a legal duty to protect students. So, if a child is being bullied, a teacher needs to stand up for the student who is being bullied instead of just watching it from a distance. Secondly, the person fails to act within reason and provide the appropriate standard of care. If a student gets hurt and a teacher just watches it happen without doing anything, this is not appropriate and the teacher is liable for this. Thirdly, there is causal connection between the person's conduct and the result of the injury. If a teacher walked out of the room to go check their phone for a second with leaving young children or any children in a room by themselves, this could if a student were to get injured during this time, this would be directly the teacher's fault because they put the students in a point where it was just them by themselves. And then 4 actual damage occurs to the injured person, which can be anywhere from mental to physical injury. So in order to protect children from danger and different forms of mistreatment, you should be present at all times. Keep your attention to the students because you're acting in place of their parents. They are your responsibility. So secondly, another of a teacher's rights is copyright laws. When using worksheets, presentations, passages, or other forms of material for your class, make sure you're giving ample rights to the creators. Pay for your own textbooks. Find worksheets or book passages that are legally sourced and not just from Google Images. And make sure that you give credit to all of the people that you got your materials from because this can have severe effects on your classroom. And then lastly, reporting suspected child abuse. Something that's very great about this is a teacher cannot be sued for a false report. If you believe that somebody is being abused, you should 1,000% report that to Child Protective Services. Teachers are protected under legal claims because it's always better to be safe than sorry. In our textbook, it recommends for teachers to keep a little image or something about the symptoms of abuse where you can see it. Because while physical abuse is easily recognizable, you need to pay attention to the signs of mental and physical abuse because that's something that happens within a student and you need to be watching for different aspect changes of their personalities for that.